Is it going to count down?
Good morning, amigos, from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Oh.
We can't edit this out. We are live from Puerto Vallarta. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the cost of living here in Vallarta, more specifically like apartment costs, condos, and kind of our experience with that. Also a little bit of the food. We're also going to talk about why we chose to live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I don't know if double L is a Y or a J. Still trying to figure that out. And we're also going to answer your questions. First, we wanted to say, first off, thank you to Gerardo Wilfredo and I can't read the first one, Albaris 333. Thank you guys for jumping on here so quickly, but thank you moreover to our entire community for watching our videos, liking them, commenting, subscribing, and just even people that don't regularly comment. We appreciate all of the support that we get from you guys, and it's always so good to know that we have people on the other side of our videos, and that's why we create these. It's not just to throw it out there, but it's to interact with you guys, and so hopefully we can continue doing more of these live videos. So Hill, can you start off with a little bit of cost of living? I'm going to pull up, I've got the computer here, I'm going to pull up comments and try and catch some comments as we go. So we're going to talk for a minute, and then we're going to try and answer some of your questions. First off, we've got Peter, Universo, Alfonso, Burp, Vladimir Putin is in here. What up, Vladdy?
Vlad's in the house.
Carmen, who else do we have? Adriana, Universo. I'm probably mispronouncing every single name on here.
So many.
All right, Hill, can you take them away? I'm going to try and pull up our own live here.
Okay, so our cost of living perspective may be different from a lot of yours. So when we compare cost of living, we're comparing to right in the center of Dallas. So we used to live right across from Southern Methodist University.
We lived on the ghetto side of the highway.
On the opposite side. So when we compare cost of living, the cost of living in Dallas is a bit higher than that of smaller cities in the United States.
Yeah.
So for us, it may be skewed a little differently than yours. We came here last year on vacation, and I feel like one of the first things we noticed was the cost of living. So we both had a lot of trouble converting pesos to dollars and figuring out how much things cost, but I think our first thought was it costs about half as much in terms of eating out. So in Dallas, we weren't able to eat out very much because I would say on average the meal cost between $10 and $15. Whoa.
That's
$10
me.
and $15 a meal. And here I would say it costs between anywhere from $5 to $10. $10 definitely being at the upper end of the budget. And we know that Vallarta is way more expensive than a lot of other places in Mexico. But today we're talking all about Vallarta. We know there are cheaper places in Mexico, but we don't live in those places. Today we live in Vallarta.
Not yet, we don't. So the main thing I think we just to answer this big question we get a lot, and then we'll try and interact with you guys some more, because that's really what we want to do today. A lot of people ask us about cost of living in terms of finding places to rent. Now, if you want to live in El Centro of Vallarta, you're going to pay a premium for that, more so than you would if you want to live north of here, kind of going towards Costco or going towards the airport. You can definitely find cheaper places over there. You might not be as close to the water over there, or even if you are, you're not going to be like right in the action like you will here. So I think if you're looking for like a 2-bedroom for a year lease here, I think you could probably find something. I would say you could do it. It would be hard, but $600 to $800 a month, U.S. dollars, you could find something. I think even that is getting tough here in El Centro in the Zona Romantica. Probably closer to $800 is probably, you can find something for sure. It just really depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's hard. The cost of living question is always so hard because it depends. Do you want water view? Do you want air conditioning throughout the house? Do you want Wi-Fi? Do you want it furnished? How long is the lease? So it's sort of like, it's such a broad question, so it's hard to answer. If you want right on the water, obviously you're going to pay a premium for that. If you want water view, you're going to pay a premium versus if you don't care about water view. So the prices really range all over the place.
And as far as like us living here in Carlos, I'll try and answer your question. We're just renting, so we don't pay taxes on like our rent. I would assume the homeowner is paying taxes, and we're kind of that money is passing through.
We're just renting.
So we're just renting, just like it would be the same thing in the States. If we're in Dallas, if you're renting, you're not paying property taxes, but the owner is, and you're paying the owner. So it's kind of
right. Same as the United States. We didn't pay property taxes or anything.
And we don't pay income tax here, but we're not making money from Mexico, and we don't work for Mexican companies. So that's kind of how that works. And Hillary's work, their like legal team or whatever, if you will, kind of figured all that out for her before she came, so to make sure that we weren't skirting any laws, because we want to stay legal, obviously.
Right.
So hopefully that answers that question. But yeah, Vallarta is definitely not. If you're coming here and you want to retire, I think a lot of times you'll see articles, and I don't know who's putting this stuff out there, but they make it seem like you can find a place for $300 a month, and it's gonna be oceanfront, it's gonna have air conditioning, you're gonna have a balcony and a pool, and you can probably find that in other places in Mexico, but I don't know that you can find that here in Vallarta anymore. The best way, if you want to find cheap living here in Vallarta, the best way to do that is to either know someone here that can come, that can like basically scout out places for you and talk to locals, or is to come here and either plan on coming here then going back and coming back, or just coming here without a place, talking to locals on the street. You know, someone's got to have an aunt, uncle, brother, somebody that's got a place for rent, and it's going to be, I'm trying to think of like the best way to say it. It might be an older place, it might be a place that they built 20 years ago, it might not have AC, it might not have Wi-Fi, and that's fine if that's what you're looking for, but just know if you're looking for the $200, $300, $400 a month places, it's going to be more on, that's how you're going to find them. It's going to be pretty hard to find them like on definitely
online,
not Airbnb or even Craigslist is a little bit tough.
Yeah,
so
someone asked, still confused on when you guys actually moved to Mexico. Did you move in last August, or did you move in March? So the story of us coming, we came here last July of 2016 on vacation. We had absolutely no intention of moving here. We had never been. Southwest Airlines had just started flying here. A quick flight from Dallas to Houston, then Houston to here. So we came on vacation 7 days, not a thing planned, and we absolutely loved it. So we put things into motion. I talked to my work. We got all the kinks worked out between insurance and health insurance, car insurance, phone bills, everything all worked out. We moved here about 4 weeks later. So we came mid-August last year, and we stayed until right before Christmas. So I think we went home mid-December back to the States, and we lived with my parents in Central Texas.
Yeah.
And we stayed there. The plan was, we weren't really sure. We thought we were going to come to Mexico for a few months, hang out, and then go back to the States. But we found that we really loved Mexico. We loved the idea of living abroad. We thought it would be more fun to do permanently. So we stayed with my parents for a month or two.
Yeah, about 2 months. Yeah.
And then brought ourselves right back down here to Vallarta. And so I guess sort of both. We sort of moved in August. It was a temporary thing. We knew at that point it was going to be a 4-month thing, a trial and error.
We weren't sure if we were going to like it, and obviously we love it. So, and we were planning on being in Mexico for a while. I know there's other, I don't know. We're not planning on like coming here and then bouncing around too much outside of Mexico. As much as we do want to travel the world and go to other places, I think we've really found a place that we want to learn more about. And everything's so close to the U.S. still. So if we want to be close to family, you know, it's not like we're flying to Portugal to see something. It's like we're 2 or 3 hours away from home. If something, you know, if there's some kind of a family emergency, we can still fly back. So that said, we will be here in Mexico for a while. I did want to answer a question from here. I want to say Buenos Dias to Orange Pitbull, but I wanted to answer Gerardo's question. We are allowed to be here in Mexico we're on a 6-month tourist visa. And the way that works is all we have to do is go back to the United States
or just leave Mexico.
Or just leave Mexico. Yeah, we just have to leave Mexico for, I think, 1 day and then come back. So we're definitely very lucky to be able to have that privilege. And that's exactly what it is a privilege to be able to easily travel back and forth. So we do want to recognize, like, one of the best things, or one of the things I'm most proud of for being a U.S. citizen is being able to easily travel back and forth, and we do recognize that's a right we're completely just born into out of complete luck and but we hope to, as with any privileges in life, we hope to try and use those to help others and to make make people laugh and whatnot. But it's a 6 month, and then we can come back, and we are actually going to Orlando for a few days next week.
We are.
But the major question I wanted to answer was from Al Burris. I'm probably butchering that. 33 beaches. Los Muertos Beach here in town is great to go to. Conchas Chinas is our favorite beach. Where else? Yalapa or Las Animas are both very fun adventures to go to. Camixto are good beaches. And
a couple other questions I saw. How do you get your furnishings here? So we actually have a couple of friends that just moved here, and after them looking into extensively trying to get their furniture over here, it was too expensive, it was inefficient, and so they sold all their furniture and bought all new custom-made furniture here for a fraction of the price. So we did not bring our own furniture. We were renting a fully furnished place, and a lot of the places here in town are fully furnished. So unless you're in love with your couch like I am, which is why we're still storing ours in the States, we're still paying $60 a month for those suckers because I can't get rid of them yet.
Yeah. I saw. So did you have one?
Yeah. The other question I saw was, what's the weather like? Is it like Texas? It is similar to Texas in that it is hot. The humidity here is very, very strong. We're right on the water. Let me see what today's temperature actually says.
While she's looking at that, I want to give a shout out to El Huerto del Shell. Thank you so much for subscribing and being a new viewer. We very much appreciate it. At the beginning, we said thank you to all you guys, but we can't say thank you enough to all of you. Okay, we do have a subscriber with a throwback name, D's Nuts. Do you guys ever plan to live permanently in Mexico? Yeah, I think so.
The word permanent is so hard.
Do what? The
word permanent is so hard.
I think it's hard to say like for the rest of our lives, but I can easily say for the next few years. But the question I did want to answer from him, from Senior Nuts, was we will be in Orlando from like Tuesday to Saturday. So tweet us or shoot me an email. We can try and meet up. I don't know what our plans are. I know we're going to Disney World 1 or 2 days, and but I don't know. We're going to find some fun stuff to do with our family.
So the temperature right now is 81 degrees, and it feels like 91. The humidity is 89%, and I would say that's about normal. A couple days ago, it felt really hot during the middle of the day, and I think it was 91, but the feels like temperature was 110 degrees Fahrenheit. So the humidity is really the kicker here. It really doesn't, the temperature is deceiving a bit. It's just very humid. So if you're used to humidity, then you'll be fine. We drink lots of water.
Goat Hollow, thank you so much. I love all the names. We've never actually been to Ajijic. We hope to go next time. We're kind of in the Guadalajara area. We do have, it's slipping my name, who is going. I can't think of the name, and I know you're probably watching or going to watch this. I'm sorry.
We met some people that just moved here from there.
Okay, but yeah, we definitely very much want to go to Ajijic to check that area out, and I don't know what the cost of living is like compared to here, but we definitely want to see that area. I had another one on here. Thank you so much, Mexicans, for Golovkin. I don't know if I pronounced Golovkin right. Probably not, because he's like Serbian or Russian or something, I think. What was the other thing we had to talk about?
I was going to talk about, someone asked what do we recommend for first-time visitors. So most of you guys probably catch us on YouTube, but we do have a website, and we try to post blog posts on there, and we try to keep up with that as best we can for things to do here, where to eat, where to stay, and that's kineticcannons.com. So please go check that out, but we're happy to answer questions. For first-time visitors, we recommend I definitely think the downtown area is the place to be for visitors, and obviously we love it because this is the area we live. There's so much to do down here between the Malakon, the boardwalk, beaches, lots of different beaches, plenty of places to eat, plenty of nightlife. There's so much just down here. It's all within walking distance. Makes for a super easy vacation spot. So for first-time visitors, I would definitely recommend the downtown Conchas Chinas area.
Caesar Valdivia asked, what do we miss most from the U.S. besides family?
Chick-fil-A. Oh, sorry.
Besides our family, it's really, I don't know what I don't know.
No, Chick-fil-A is a joke. Well, it's not really a joke.
I think sometimes we miss having a car and like easily being able to get up and go. But you know, if we did want to live here permanently, that's not something like that's not exclusive to the U.S. Obviously, we could have a car here.
That's just our problem.
We just don't have one yet. We don't know if we're going to get one. I don't know. I think what do we miss? I mean, family, friends. I feel like that's really it. If our family lived here, then there would be nothing really that we would miss because there's. I don't know. I feel like we get more here than we did there.
And our quality of life here is so much better than it was. I know that's a personal decision for everyone, but the quality of life, minus the family part that's the hardest. But the quality of life here for us is so much sweeter than it was in Dallas. Yeah, I always crave Chick-fil-A. Someone said Yvonne said that she always craves Chick-fil-A on Sunday. So do I, even here. What's your favorite Mexican food? Ooh, that's hard.
Tough. Favorite Mexican food?
All of it.
For breakfast, I really like machaca.
Chilaquiles.
We just had breakfast. That's going to be in a video in 2 days from now. Since we're going to get a little bit ahead with this one. Favorite Mexican food? I really like chili relleno.
Hey,
that's like my new favorite.
Is
I think.
It?
Yeah, I think
wow.
so.
I didn't even know.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like other foods. It kind of depends on the mood. Not Tawino. Atole is like our new favorite thing.
Oh yeah,
and
Atole.
Raspados is like up there for
these
one of our
These
favorites.
are our new favorite things. We have treated ourselves to Raspados, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's most similar to like a shaved ice, only so much better. So the guy has a big chunk of ice there, and he shaves it off, puts some in a cup, and then puts whatever flavor you want, and then shaves more off, and then sort of like mixes it. It is it's like the best snow cone, only snow cone is a disgrace.
I want to try and answer a few rapid fire questions. Bob Fagan, are you guys Cowboys fans? We are. We're going to watch them here at 3 o'clock, and I think we might order some pizza and try and watch them in our living room because we haven't.
Have pizza and vegetables.
Laura Buds, will your family ever visit? So when we came here last August to December, all of our family and all of our friends all came. So, but we weren't vlogging at that time. And this time around, we have videos with my mom here. Her parents are coming around Dia de los Muertos. My dad isn't coming this time, but we met him. You can see him in our Mexico City vlogs. And she's had a friend come. I've had a friend come. And those are all the friends we have.
Yeah. We have actually had the opportunity to meet several of you guys, which is so... It's crazy to me that, like, you come to a town where there are hundreds of thousands of people and we happen to run into one another. But I think we've met a lot of friends through these videos, and that's exciting.
Yeah, someone did ask a while back. Sorry, you can't get a shout-out because I forgot the name. If we see people around town that watch our videos, we do see, like, locals every now and then that have stumbled across our videos. We actually, funny story, there was a video in which a cab driver tried to rip me off. And I asked him how much it was, even though I knew the cost, but I was asking him how much it was for almost out of courtesy to confirm, and he told me $20. Now, pro tip here, if you ever get a price quoted in dollars, that's not the price. It's pesos here, it's not dollars, and it's definitely not $20. I think the real cost, if you converted it to dollars, is around like $6. There's 80 pesos. I think someone just sent us money.
I'll keep talking. So Greg asked
Thank you.
The price, and it was $20, and so he said it's absolutely not $20, and all of this got in a video, and then what happened?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted because Pinhead 3030 just sent us a super chat, $10 for our favorite restaurant. Thank you so much.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Neither did I. Thank you.
Your comment got highlighted.
Okay, so we find out, then Chris, my friend, texts me and says, hey, the guy tried to rip me off again. I got super mad, told the security guard downstairs, hey, this guy's not right, because the security, one of the best things, again, something we're very fortunate about, is the security guards here make sure we do not get ripped off, because most people that come here to visit they don't know how things work like we do. Long story short, now...
he came back.
He came back
to refund the money that he did pay.
One of the security guards ended up seeing our video in which I told you guys about how he's trying to rip me off, and now people make fun of this security guard and call him $20 because he was trying to rip off somebody that knew kind of how it worked. So, but now I'm a little worried. I'm going to see this taxi driver again, and he's going to be mad at me. But so hopefully I don't ever see him.
You didn't take the refund though. You paid. So
no, yeah, I didn't take the refund. It's like I didn't want the money back. I just don't like being ripped off.
They tried to make it right, and now that guy's name is forevermore $20, so or $20 or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. I was trying to find.
Let's see.
$10 for some quesadillas for Hillary.
Okay,
That's a lot of quesadillas here. That's like 10 quesadillas probably.
Do it.
Yeah, and
we have not gone to watch a soccer game yet. Someone asked.
That's bucket list.
We tried really hard in Guadalajara, and that
was Mr. Wilmer.
No one was playing, but we are going to see a soccer game. We don't know when, but Lucha Libre and a soccer game are both on our bucket list. And Lucha Libre, check.
I'll try and answer a few questions. Victor, we don't have a license to drive here, I don't believe. I don't even know how that works.
Oh my gosh. By the way some people drive, I'm not even sure if anyone has a license.
And just to clarify on the taxi point, I'm sure I think the taxi driver, I'm sure he's a great guy. If I needed money, honestly, I would do the same thing probably depending on my situation. So I honestly can't fault him for doing what he did. And I don't mind paying somebody. I don't mind tipping. I don't mind paying a fair price. But I think, provide a good service and people will pay. Don't try and rip people off. But again, it's kind of hard to throw any blame at them because if I needed $20 for my family to eat, I would do the same thing as well.
I really enjoy all the soccer combats going on. Atlas is a poopy team.
And I feel like a lot of you guys hate Chivas.
Go watch Chivas versus Atlas. Very passionate game.
I would love that. Would be awesome.
I'm not sure we can afford that.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're expensive. What do ticket prices go for at these games?
Somebody tell us what it costs to go to one of these soccer games.
Because I know
we looked some things up online, and it's a bit out of our price range.
Yeah, we're not balling like that. And
200 pesos for a soccer game.
Oh,
okay, that's
nice.
in the price range.
Okay. I feel like I looked at where do you get those tickets? Do you get them at the stadium? Do you get them online? Because I looked online a few weeks back for a Chivas game, and it was insane.
$30 to $60. Okay,
$30.
2,000 pesos. All right, guys, is it 200 or 2,000?
Have we done a Canadian Chaos Girl asks, have we done a vlog on food for Pepe's Tacos? We have.
Yeah.
I will have to. I think it's like Gringos versus Tacos Volume 3.
We eat a lot of tacos.
We eat a lot of tacos. I'll see if you comment below when the video goes live or shoot us an email or tweet. I will try and link that video to you because I don't know how to link it to you now.
It looks like you can buy tickets at the game at the stadium.
Okay.
Well, we got confused at the Lucha Libre thing. I thought we went to the official ticket counter. We were told to go to the official ticket counter. Do not buy tickets from anyone on the street. So we marched up to the official ticket counter, and someone said, "Do you need tickets?" And we paid her a premium of 100 or 200 pesos to turn around and buy our tickets.
Yeah. Whoops.
They got us.
Someone asked a good question. Jose Tafoya asked, why the name Kinetic Kinnons? Hill, do you want to try and take that
one? So our last name is Kinnon. So we're not super creative there. And kinetic just means to move. So I feel like we...
it means so I studied kinesiology, so that's kind of where I thought of the word kines and that kind of... the beginning of the name, I can't think of what that's actually called, but I think I like exercise, I like moving, I like traveling. I think it fits with our do more kind of part of our slogan. So I think we always want to we never want to be stagnant. We never want to just be sitting around. I feel like we always want to be trying something new, going to new places, exploring. Pushing forward. Yeah, I mean, it sounds, I don't know if that sounds cheesy or not, but that's kind of, and Kinetic Kinnons, we liked the ring of that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we came up with. And honestly, when we came up with our travel blog, we wanted people to watch it and read our stuff, but we never expected people to actually watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you planning to have kids in the future? Right now, we are super excited for Kinetic Kinnons. We feel like this has fallen into our laps, and we've been given this tiny platform to explore Mexico with you guys. Kids are not in our near future right now.
Yeah.
We enjoy living the kinetic lifestyle.
Ever since we've been married, we got married 3 years ago. Ever since we've been married, when we got married, I said, okay, kids in 5 years. And then 1 year anniversary, I think kids in 5 years. So I will say we have stuck with our plan of kids in 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, so we're
consistent. It hasn't changed. It hasn't been
changed
kinetic.
At all.
Someone asked if we considered buying property here. So we have met with a realtor before who happens to be a friend. And things work a little differently here than the United States. So there are no big like mortgage lenders. Someone sent you $2 for a beer.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. That'll probably buy 2 beers. Things work a bit differently here in that there are no big mortgage lenders.
Alejandra Santi. Sorry, I wanted to give a shout out.
So the way it works is like the homeowner can offer you a loan,
terms.
but then it's sort of like a 5-year thing, and you usually put down 50% cash up front. So it's a very cash-driven society. I think we've told you guys before that most things are paid here with cash. A lot of places don't even accept a card down here. So we have not considered buying because we are not in that financial state to put down 50% cash right now.
Yeah, and I think even buying in the States where it's a little bit like easier to finance, I don't think we're just not ready for that.
We really
commitment.
like to be kinetic.
Thank you, Turbo Pickle. Thank you. Do we interact, Omar, Maximo? I'll try and answer a few rapid fire. Do we interact with other Americans there? Yeah, there's definitely plenty of U.S. citizens here. There's some at CrossFit. Most of the people that we interact with are either at CrossFit or at restaurants or when we just walk around town. Our interactions with Americans probably honestly come most when we're walking the Malecon and we run into some of you guys.
Yeah.
And those are always the coolest interactions because, again, it's so good to know there's someone on the other side of the screen that watches us. It's a little scary sometimes, but we always appreciate that. Let's see.
Do you think Agüero looks like Leonardo DiCaprio? Please do not make his ego any bigger. Please. Okay, it's too late. It is too late.
I get some interesting ones. I get that one, and then there's some guy
it's
that...
too late.
No,
his head is just...
There's some guy that killed a bunch of people, and I get that. I've got that in 3 or 4 times off of our Costco video. It's like, this guy looks like some murderer. So it's like I either get Leonardo DiCaprio or I'm a murderer. Any Ron Franks, any tattoos in your future? I'm not opposed to getting a tattoo.
Yeah, sugar skull.
Sugar skull. Sugar skull. I haven't like come across a design or something that's like really I don't know, like moved me. Oh, that need some Brad Pitt money.
No kidding.
That's moved me in a way that I thought I want a tattoo of that. But I think if I got a tattoo, I'm the kind of person, almost like with these videos, I don't know if like addictive personalities is the right, I don't know if that's a real thing, but I would be the kind of person that got like one and then had a full sleeve. But again, that costs like thousands of dollars, and I'm too cheap to spend that much money on a tattoo, honestly.
Why don't you guys do collaborations with other YouTubers? That's a great idea. We tried to hook up with Güero in Guadalajara. It didn't work. They were out of town, and we just didn't get the opportunity to meet up. True Mexico, that would be cool.
We would love to do True Mexico.
Yeah, there's a couple of people that we'd love to do. Jennifer Aniston? He loves Jennifer Aniston.
I do. There is someone I'm in the works with doing a collaboration with.
Mexico City? In
Mexico City, hopefully, if that works out. And we would, I've been in touch with some of the Güero people, and we just need to wait till our paths cross again, and we can make that work. So there's definitely
Luisito?
Yeah, Luisita, you mean? I hope you guys like that video, and anyways, we won't talk about Luisita anymore.
What else? So we're talking about doing a cooking video this week, La Güera Cocinera. So what should we cook?
Yes, let us know what we should cook. We've thought about tamales, we've thought about atole, or doing both of them. We could do enchiladas again, and apparently we didn't realize we made it Tex-Mex enchiladas and not Mexican enchiladas.
Churros. I'm
churros.
writing that down.
Yeah, write that down. So I don't know. Let us know what we should make. Let us know.
Churros. Oh, these are great ideas, guys.
That's a really good one. Pozole would be good.
I'm writing all these down so I can remember. Pozole. Cabazos? I'm not sure what that is.
Cook an entire pig?
Oh, no.
I don't think we can cook an entire pig.
No,
we don't have room for that.
Barbacoa, gorditas. Ah! I don't even know what these things
Mundo.
are.
That would be awesome if we could collab
Sloppy Joe's. We made that last week.
If any of you guys have, like, if any of you guys comment on any YouTubers, okay, if any of you guys comment on any YouTubers' videos and they comment back and you have somewhat of a relationship with them, let us know, and maybe we can work through you to get in contact with them to do a collab. That might be the easiest way.
I've never heard of a lot of these dishes, you guys, but I'm trying to write them down so fast. Barbacoa is goat cooked underground. Okay, that probably is.
Guacamole, we could do that as a side dish. We can definitely, we've gotten a little flack for our side dishes not being homemade, but I think we could make some homemade guacamole.
Taco salad?
Taco salad.
Tacos, you can't mess that one up.
Is taco salad Mexican?
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you have faith in us. Mole, but cook it this time. I guess
okay,
he still has mole
here's the
soup.
thing with what we want to try. We want to try things that are somewhat difficult. That way, when we screw it up, we have a little bit of leeway. Like if we do just a cheese quesadilla, then if we screw that up, then
you guys are never gonna let us hear the end of it.
Exactly. So we want to try that something that's a little harder than that.
Menudo? How about menudo?
Oh man.
Fried chicken?
Fried chicken. There we go. We might do that whenever we go back. We'll have to do cooking with my grandma instead of cooking with Abuela, and she can make us some fried chicken.
Menudo. Stop that. Chicken pot pie horchata. Okay. I like the ideas of horchata and churros.
Yeah, Goat Hollow. Shoot us an email or a tweet, and we'll figure something out. We'd love to.
A new cooking channel, Goyo.
Cooking channel. Yeah, we're hoping we can. I think we're gonna take this La Huerta Cocinera and run with it.
Yeah.
You guys seem to like it, and it has a nice ring to it, and they're fun to make.
And I am an expert cook.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, these recommendations are crazy.
They are really, really rolling in.
Allie,
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably do the cooking. We're gonna do a cooking one this week, and I think we'd like to stay with one cooking a week, and then
she doesn't dig goat.
She's kind of picky about what kind of meat she eats. Chicken, turkey.
But I'm not picky about my churros.
No, that's what we should just do. Churros, chicken, turkey. That's really.
Where is chili rellenos? We gotta try chili rellenos. Homemade McDonald's done.
Homemade McDonald's, yeah. I have been thinking about doing a video of like going to a fast food place here and seeing what different stuff they have. I just don't know.
That would be fun.
I just don't know if I'm ready for that stomach ache or not yet.
I don't know if we have enough Tums in all the world.
No, I don't think we do.
You guys did a cooking class at Enrique's house. Try the tamales. We did do a cooking class at Enrique's house, and when my parents come, we are doing another cooking class at Enrique's house, as long as it can get scheduled, and I am so excited. It's like a month away, and I'm already really excited.
Flan. Omar Maximo.
Ooh, flan?
Flan's a good one. I think, yeah, maybe we could split it up and do a dessert one would be fun, and then also do a tamales one would be fun.
Tamales, someone said they're a disaster. Are you guys getting a drone soon? That's the second comment I've seen about a drone.
Well, let's see. Today, so far in this live chat, we have made like $12. So
that's a start.
That's like 1% of the way there, and that's a very positive start. I might save that beer money and put it in my drone fund, because we very much want a drone, especially here in Vallarta.
Oh, we have like drone dreams.
Yes, drone dreams, and even camera dreams. So when we started this, we didn't think people would watch, so we didn't go out and buy a bunch of equipment or anything, because I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars for people to not watch us. But then, as this has been picking up, we're very fortunate. Thank you guys. And we've started making money from the videos and the ads, and apparently on this super chat.
Apparently what we have to do is talk to you guys.
And so now, yes, we're starting to save up money for those type of expenses, as well as my health insurance, and as well as
Student
loans. Don't go to
Yeah.
school, guys. Don't go to school. It's not. I'm kidding.
Someone wants another music parody. Did you guys see someone asked if we use Patreon. We do have a Patreon site.
We do have
haven't really
Patreon.
talked about it that much.
We do have a Patreon. Here's my only hold up with Patreon. The one thing I'm a little bit conflicted over is people pay and they get like some sort of a reward essentially for paying your like the secret content or whatnot. But I think I really want to like give away as much of our content for free. I don't want content to be behind somewhat of a paywall. So I need to figure out something with Patreon to where you can donate if you want to. And of course we want to say thank you to you guys, but we want to I want to pour everything I can into our YouTube channel and not have exclusive content only for people that pay. I know
Because we're not really exclusive type people.
yeah, I don't know. I want as many people to be able to see and get value from what we're putting out. So I'm somewhat conflicted over Patreon, but I'm gonna try and figure it out. And I think yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of conflicted over the whole Patreon thing. But let me know. Jeez, I can't speak. Comment below after the video is posted or now, and let me know what you guys think about Patreon and exclusive content. And we want to be able to interact with you guys as much as possible, but we don't want you to have to pay for it. If you tweet us or email us or Facebook us, I want to email back and respond back and whatnot, and not feel like you had to pay for that interaction.
People really want us to travel around Mexico, and that is in the works. Will you guys still be there in the new year? We plan to be in Mexico for a long time to come. Hi, Renee. Sorry.
Hola.
Renee says she knows how to make stuffed peppers.
Ooh, that
We
sounds
plan to
good.
be in Mexico. We plan to visit all these places you guys keep mentioning. We have some grand list. And we are working on it. We are working out some kinks, and we hope to travel to all these places. Someone says sell t-shirts for a drone. Well, you'll be glad to know that we do sell t-shirts. I just made a bunch of t-shirts. Greg's been working on them too. We just ordered our t-shirt should be here soon, and I cannot wait to show you. I am super proud of them, so I hope that you guys like them, because I love the shirts. I just want to get them and get my hands on them so that I can make sure they meet my softness standards, as well as the print looks okay and there are no misspellings, but they are on the website. So if you want to order your own, and you can tell me about if there are any misspellings,
Yes.
they're on KineticKittens.com.
We do want to go to Querétaro, Rafael Mendez. We definitely want to go there.
It's
we
on
want to
the
go
list.
to San Miguel de Allende,
On the
Oaxaca. I can name like every place. We want to go so many places, and again, we're going to be in Mexico for a while, so we are going to do that. And somewhat to reply to Caesar, we definitely, as we travel around Mexico, as we learn more, we hope to bring better and better content. Some of our videos are going to be silly. Some of them are going to be like us just, having really, really lame jokes. Some of them are going to be more serious. We make 7 at least a week, so there's going to be a good variety of some that are just quote-unquote junk entertainment, and then there's going to be some that are hopefully more meaningful, especially as we travel outside of Vallarta and we learn more about the history and culture of Mexico. There's always going to be a good mix, but no matter what we do, there's always going to be the La Huerta flair to it, the La Huerta whip to it. She's always going to bring her normal entertaining self, so there'll always be that element. Thank you, was that Luke Rogers for the $10 for the drone fund. Thank you so
Drone
much.
fund.
That is-
Yay, I'm so glad. I saw 2 comments of people that want shirts. You guys don't know how happy that makes me. I've been hesitant to tell you guys about them because I don't have it yet, but they are on our website.
It's KineticKittens.com/shop, I believe. And Boris, what do we do in Iowa? What's fun to do? Iowa State just beat Oklahoma though, so.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I saw 2 Iowans on here.
La Huerta Cocinera Francisco Toledo. Thank you so much for watching. What did I say? I wanted to go back to one.
Do we have a hangover? No.
No.
This is just us.
Yeah, this is live and unedited. Where was it? I wanted to find one.
Puebla's on the list. How old are you? I'm 20. How old am I? How old am I? 27.
We're gonna be. Someone asked. Sorry. won't get the shout out. We will be.
You got your T-shirt yesterday, Ron. They got their T-shirt. I've been
awesome.
checking every day to see if those are delivered. Are they okay? Are there any misspellings?
Yes, please let us know. We will. Oh well. It's in terms of our hangover. They asked because they just saw yesterday the video of us having a few beers. Yeah, we were a little tipsy.
A few beers. I ordered my first beer ever.
We will be over Christmas. We're going back to Dallas to see family. The New Year's we'll be back in Mexico. We don't know what city yet. What up from Colorado Springs? Who is that? What's the name?
Tammy.
Tammy. Hello from Colorado Springs. Hello from Vallarta, I guess is better.
We'll post a picture. Ron says they'll post a picture with their shirts.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so jealous that you got yours before we got ours. I've seriously been checking. Show us a T-shirt. We don't have them yet. I wish that we did. I've been checking every day to see when they're gonna get here, but it's gonna be a while.
Show us a T-shirt.
Drone fund.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat Olay.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna have this drone in no time.
No kidding.
Atlanta. We've only been through the Atlanta airport. That thing is crazy.
But I did grow up a big my Leonardo DiCaprio face. I did grow up a big Braves fan. This is a Atlanta Braves hat, not an Alabama hat. But
it's so gross too.
It is pretty nasty. We'll show you. We'll try and link the shirts below. I don't know if I can show them on here.
There's one that says Luetta 2018. That's for my current presidential campaign.
Yes.
And there's some that say have less, do more, be more. I think there's a guy's version, a gender neutral version, and a female version. And the female version just has a starburst, so really it could be for guys too. And the guy's version's just on a dark shirt, but it could totally be for girls too. So.
Salvador Nieto, we have not had pan de muerto, but we definitely want to try that.
Someone said we should make that.
Yes.
I wrote it down.
We want to have that with the upcoming Dia de los Muertos. We're definitely going to have to find a place for that, and hopefully we make a whole video about that. We want to, speaking of videos, we really want to do some more interviews with locals and interviews with there's business owners around here, so hopefully we can get some of that to you here soon.
Someone asked if we see dolphins here.
That was Margaret Pearson.
Do! So we live right on the water right now. We're just renting and watering plants for a friend. We do see dolphins early in the morning, and they're magical. They're usually they're 3 to 5 at a time, and we've only seen them bright and early in the morning.
Carmen Cool Vlogs. Carmen Cool Vlogs has some different videos and cooking videos, I believe. We're going to try and check hers out for maybe get a recipe or two for a La Huera Cocinera video. Would be a lot of fun. How can I get a T-shirt? Is this going to be for a charity? Good. We don't have a charity set up now, but we would like to find a way to, through the money we make, we would like to find a way to give back. So if you guys have any suggestions for how we can automatically take the money from the shirts and donate it to charity, or if you guys just trust that we're donating it when we say we're donating it, I don't know. But we would like to find a way, because a big part of I think this channel and our videos is being more. So we would like to find a way for your contributions to not only help us but to help other people.
Do a video with the golden scorpion. I've seen a few like that. I'm not sure who that is. Do you know?
No, I don't know, but
I wrote it down.
Do you guys
just ordered a T-shirt.
Nice. Mexican American.
That's the best comment I've got all day.
Do you guys like baseball? Go Dodgers. I watched a lot of baseball before we moved here. I played baseball in high school. That was my main sport. Grew up a Braves fan, and then we moved to Texas, switched over to the Rangers. Actually worked 1 year for the Texas Rangers as we did giveaways, and I also dressed in a big funny costume for this mascot race thing. I'll have to see if I can find a picture of that. Someone that comments all the time, Cesar, again, you've been with us for forever. Thank you so much. Couldn't say thank you enough to you. Is there another form of payment? I really want a T-shirt except for paying online. Let me get back to you on that one. I'll see if I can figure something out for you.
Yeah.
Let me get
Lisa
back.
asked if we've been to the new Derby City. So one of our favorite places. They have the best burgers They reopened a couple days ago, and we went yesterday.
Yes, we did go yesterday.
What's that from Fort Worth?
David, I can't pronounce the last name, Margarita. How tall are you, Güero? I am 6 feet 4 inches tall.
So tall.
With my recent hair issue.
Oh my gosh.
It's recent hair issue, maybe 6'5". I gotta get a haircut, but
no, we're gonna grow it out.
um,
Someone says we should go to Islas Margaritas. There are some new rules and regulations regarding the little Love Island. It seems pretty hard to get to these days.
well, you can get there. You just have. It's just a lot of money. And again, the whole tattoo thing. I'm kind of
go bald at 20,000 subscribers. Guys, why would you say that?
That's true. Well, I used to just have buzzed hair, so it really wouldn't be that crazy. But I've been working really hard on growing this out. These are details.
Only minimal complaints.
In terms of, it's a lot bigger. I mean, the food is all the same prices. All the food is the same. It's in a much bigger spot. It's all covered, so the sun doesn't shine through. There's not nearly as many pedestrians walking by, so that's good for you when you're there, because there's not like people wet in swimsuits walking by with their beer. But it might. I don't know how it's going to be for the restaurant in terms of people not seeing it or not.
Yeah.
No beard, bro. Dude, this is as much as I can grow. This is my version of a beard. I can't grow one out. Every now and then I'll get like a little stubble there, but it's real patchy and looks terrible. So I try to keep it shaved pretty clean, because otherwise it looks ridiculous.
Someone asked what Greg's decided to do with his knee. So I don't know if you guys all know what's happening, but Greg was apparently born with a misshapen meniscus, which explains so much about him. So he needs knee surgery. He hurt his knee. He figured out that he hurt it one time and we ended up going to the doctor. He got an MRI here. We didn't really vlog about that experience, but I imagine it was very similar to the United States, getting an MRI there. He said he almost fell asleep and the machine was very small. Anyways, he needs knee surgery. The problem is the earliest the doctor can do it here is in November, and we're sort of concerned that we just don't really know. We haven't really quite decided if we're going to go back to the States. It depends on what our health insurance will cover, things like that. We hate to get it done here and then try the United States for Christmas and something go wrong and we not be here.
And thank you so much.
Decided.
Thank you so much, Mexican, for Golovkin for the $5 for Eric Kinnan. Thank you so much. We should start a
meniscus. What
an
is
actual
that?
fund for that.
I don't know. It's something that like yours and mine is shaped like a crescent moon, but Greg's is shaped like an oval, and so I think they go in laparoscopically though. So it's not supposed to be a big surgery. They just send in little things and little like cameras and like cut it off.
Molo Mix, I really like that comment. I'm not going to say that out loud because it'll be embarrassing to me. But yeah, the meniscus is kind of like, it's like a little bit of cushion between your bones. So like when you run and jump and stuff, instead of it going bone to bone, it has that little bit of like cartilage meniscus there.
Lisa said, what is the T-shirt deal? So I just made new T-shirts. There's really no deal. I just made new T-shirts. We haven't gotten ours yet. We placed our first order and there's a really cute phone case that I designed, and all that just hasn't come yet. So
Arthur A. No, apparently you didn't really miss anything, but apparently on these YouTube live videos, people can super chat us money. So we've got a drone fund. We've started a little bit of beer money / drone fund money. So again, thank you so much for all that. And in terms of like actual donations, we are gonna figure something out. We haven't done a big Be More project in a while, but we will do that. We'll have to figure something else out. If you are coming to Mexico, what you can do is you can give money to the kids that we did the video with. That's where you can give your money to, because those kids are amazing. The family's amazing. I can't say any more about them. And hola to Deathness 13. Deathness, today say hola, buenos dias. Good
luck on the drone fund. I didn't even know today we were starting a drone fund, but thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Jesus. Apple or Samsung? Well, I have an Apple.
Mr. Wilmer 2. I have a Samsung. I have a Samsung Galaxy 6. She has an iPhone 5.
3 or 4.
So it's not
5.
comparing apples to apples.
Boom.
Oh, bad jokes live.
Can't edit that out.
But my camera is way better than her camera, so we want to get her another phone just so we have an extra good camera.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ida Varquez, for watching our videos. We very much appreciate it.
Don't forget to lift.
Don't forget to lift.
Can y'all answer my question? How can I send money to the kids from your video? That's a great question. Yeah. I'm gonna write that down, and Greg will get in.
Yeah, I'll
Demits.
Yeah, we'll see if we can. I'll get their mom's email address and see if they have a PayPal or something, and that would probably be the easiest way. If there's some way to do it online,
yeah,
that would probably be the easiest
nice
way.
Of you.
Someone said, what drone do we want to buy? David asked that. I really want the Mavic, the DJI Mavic, probably because that one has a pretty good camera and it's small. Either that or maybe the Phantom 4. I don't know which Phantom are they on. I try not to look at drones too much because it just makes me feel sad that I don't have one, but I know it's a silly phone.
It's been a while since you made one of those faces to Greg's jokes, like this. Because I make that face at him multiple times a day. He probably just edits it out.
That's not a face at me. That's just her face. Someone asked a while back, sorry you don't get a shout out. Someone asked if we ever get mad or upset. You always see us happy. I don't know. Do we get mad or upset? To be honest, there's times when, we're humans, we get mad, we get upset, or we have bad days, and, Hillary has been working a ton. But I feel like the moment she's off, or the moment we start filming, anything you guys see us doing, we're doing something fun.
It takes a lot to make me, actually mad.
Yeah, if we do get upset, honestly, one thing about making these videos is, it's fun to be in a good mood, it's fun to be fun. And
it's nice to be nice.
It's nice to be nice, but I guess it kind of puts you in a good mood when we're walking around, when we're going to eat food, when we're talking to you guys on the camera. It kind of automatically, it's even if we were in a bad mood, we kind of are able to flip that switch. But there's really never been anything that happened here, knock on wood, that just made us super upset.
Yeah, not a lot makes us mad. I don't get mad very often. Actually
not
mad.
For a long period of time. If we get mad, then we can look at the ocean and get over it.
I feel like I'm just so silly that it's hard for me to get mad.
Yeah. I probably get in a bad mood or upset more often than Hillary does.
But then I just laugh because sometimes when he gets in bad moods, it's just funny.
Do we believe in aliens? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
We don't know.
No one asked this.
I just made my husband make the baby's bottle because I'm busy here.
Nice.
That is awesome.
No one asked this, but what is a stupid fight we've had that would be funny? I feel like any fights we've had, looking back, it wasn't ever a fight, but it's man, that was really dumb.
I don't know.
What was the one at the chicken place
when
we were dating?
Okay, there was one that was in 2011 or 2010. Probably 2011, we were in the Chicken Express line. I miss Chicken Express. And and I had a coupon, and the coupon specifically said, please explain you have the coupon at the drive-thru when you're ordering. So I'm like, hey, Greg, we have this coupon, don't forget to tell him. And he heard me and was like, yeah, okay, and then didn't tell them. And so we get up to the cash register to pay at the window, and then we were like, oh, we have this coupon. He was like, oh, yeah, you should have mentioned it when you ordered. And I was like, yeah, that's what I told him. And then...
But it was that sounds silly, but
I think I ended up crying.
I was mad because she was telling me, you need to do this. And I didn't want to do that because I was being stubborn, and she wanted me to do that. And it was we both were probably just she wanted me to do it one way, I wanted to do another way. And that was we were still dating, and that might have been our first big argument or big fight, and it's
Thanks, Chicken Express.
Why were we fighting about that?
What do you guys think about doing a margarita tour instead of a food tour? I think it'd be fun to do take you guys on a margarita tour.
Oh, jeez. Romario Diaz said I need a haircut. I'm assuming you're talking to me and not Lawetta, but why? I don't know what's wrong with this. It looks pretty ratty, but I'm gonna try and just.
It doesn't look ratty, not at all.
I'm just gonna try and grow it out. Why not? Like, we're living on the beach. Like, I don't need to be clean cut on the beach. I'm already clean cut here, and so I'm gonna try and make up with
Shaggy?
it for being Shaggy on top. Tim and Karen, hola.
Someone asked if we've been to Pollo Feliz. I really like Pollo Feliz.
What video was that where we went? If you know, guys, someone comment below what video that was. But we went 2 or 3 days ago, or maybe a week ago.
Yeah.
Pollo Feliz makes me happy.
Is it this face, you guys?
That's the face. Pollos Hermanos. I think that's a Breaking Bad reference, I believe.
Sheesh, Greg, you might as well go wrestle the alligators with that wild look.
Oh yeah, that's the look I'm going for. I am from Louisiana, so.
Someone said man bun. I put it in a man bun the other day, but it was too bad to show you guys.
It was more of a no. We showed them.
We did.
Yeah, it looked like the Dr. Seuss thing. It looked terrible.
Oh, jeez. What are your horoscope signs? I don't even know.
I was born in August, so I'm a Leo. Hillary was born in October, so she's a Scorpio? Scorpius? Not sure. Is it humid there?
Oh, yes.
Yes. That was Artemis16 asked if it's humid here.
No, Libra.
Yes.
Libra.
It is humid. I don't know what it's like in January because we've never been here in January, but it's
oh yeah.
It's pretty I was reading someone else's comment. It's pretty humid.
Someone asked about Dia de los Muertos. We're super excited. Last year there were lots of fun festivities. We got to see lots of altars. We got to see how the people of Mexico celebrate this holiday. We are very excited to partake again. This year I would like to get my face painted. Last year it seemed like that's what everyone was doing. I missed out because we were new and weren't really sure, but I am super excited. My birthday's in 10 days, by the way, so. Melinda
R. asked, what are you guys eating today? We'll just have to watch the vlog in 2 days to find out. No, we'll give you a little insight. This morning,
Katrina.
This morning we went to River Cafe for breakfast, and I think maybe later during the Cowboys game we might order pizza. We're not really sure. We're going to give you guys a view here in a few minutes whenever we're done. We've been going for a long time. Whenever we're done, we'll give you guys a quick view of where we're sitting at. So if you stick around for a minute or two, we'll give you the view from our balcony.
We're going to Mexico City soon, and all we have are tank tops. So someone said the weather is great, it's cold. I'm nervous because we don't have any warm clothes, and I get cold if it's like 70.
Someone asked how long we have been together. Where is that comment? Someone just asked.
Since 2010.
Adriana Alvarez. That's when we met. We met in December 2010. So someone can do that math for us.
Almost 7 years. A long 7 years.
I look exactly the same. I guess you should look the same in your 20s.
Yeah.
But I looked 16 then, and I look 16 now. So, what's our favorite pizza topping? We asked you guys that the other day. My favorite pizza topping is probably pepperonis. Like, just cheese and pepperoni is good, but I like pepperoni or bacon or chorizo, sausage. Yeah, those would be my favorites. What's yours?
Cheese.
Cheese, just cheese.
No 7-year itch. I don't know what that means. Post your wedding video. That's a good idea. We should post wedding pictures.
Yeah, where is that video?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll do a few more good questions. If we have a few more good questions, we'll finish off, and that'll put us like right at an hour. Pineapple. I thought about pineapple. I didn't want to start a YouTube debate. I enjoy pineapple pizza, but honestly, there's not much you could put on a pizza that would make me dislike pizza.
Someone keeps asking, have you tried pulque?
Pulque Rodomario Diaz.
I'm gonna write that down.
We have not tried pulque, obviously. I don't know what that is. Someone tell us. Feliz cumpleaños, on her birthday. Where are we going?
It's a married thing, the 7-year itch. I don't know what that means. Is it something bad?
I don't know.
Okay. On my birthday, we are going to Disney World. I don't know. We got free tickets.
Brother, step
half
brother,
brother,
step brother, half brother.
half brother.
Used to work at Disney World and has all these connections, so we're gonna be able to go to Disney World.
Yes,
gratis.
On my birthday, and I'm excited. I haven't been to Disney World since like 5th or 6th grade. I'm not super into Disney, but I think it will be very fun. I would really like to go to the Epcot Park, and I would like to visit the Mexico setup that they have there. I think that would be
so
really
when we
fun.
go, we're gonna still try and obviously most of our videos are about Mexico or us learning about Mexico. We're gonna try and still keep them somewhat like that when we're Orlando as much as we can.
And what do you guys want to see in Florida?
Yes, let us know what you want to see in Florida. Lisa, when do you guys need to move out of the apartment? This apartment, November 15th, and then we don't know. We'll figure something out. Do you guys know other Americans? Kim Rose asked if we know other Americans.
You guys are our only friends.
I'm trying to think of any.
Mom. Well, I know my mom, my dad.
No, for some our best friends that used to live here now live in San Miguel de Allende, and they are U.S. citizens. We're gonna try and go visit them sometime. We are going to. We know a few from. I guess not really from CrossFit. Do we really know any Americans here? Know any Americans here?
No.
I mean, we do, we know of them, but we don't, go have drinks with them.
We don't go have drinks with anybody but ourselves. Someone asked if we're best friends.
Of course.
We are. I tell Greg all the time he's my best friend.
Who asked that?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, of course. I feel like we should be.
How come you guys don't socialize with the locals? We actually do socialize with the locals. We go to CrossFit 5 of 7 days, and that's one of our favorite times. To hang out with our friends. So someone asked if we hang out with Americans, but actually we hang out with the locals more. Whether it's the kids on the bridge or people from CrossFit.
I mean, most of our interactions just walking and doing a little bit, but we don't go and have dinner with a whole lot of people, whether it's locals or U.S. citizens. And we don't show every single part of our day as another part. Like when we stop at Oxo and talk to someone, we're not going to show that just.
We're not going to say, hold on, let us get out the camera so we can refilm our conversation.
That way people know we're talking to a local, we actually do talk to people. But, I don't know.
David says, you know us.
That's true, David.
Yeah, someone said we know, when we lived in Mexico, we knew everyone up and down the neighborhood. That's how I feel. The people that we know are the guy that sells coconuts, or the people all up and down our streets.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Right now we live in this insanely nice building that we're house sitting for, and it's right on the water, but it almost makes us a little bit more secluded versus when we used to live way back off of up a hill by Basilio Badillo. We were in a neighborhood. So if you guys seen the old man, the old farmer that we talked to a few times in the video, that's I feel like we talked to him all the time. We had friends around there. The people that own the cat. Had the cat. When we lived back there, we interacted with locals more because we live closer to them. Whereas here, we're literally way more isolated. I don't feel like anybody else lives in this building right now. It's mostly just a few people renting, so we don't even see that many people in this building besides the workers.
Someone asked if we're friends with anyone in our building. That's who we're friends with.
That kind of answers your question.
Everybody else right now is in and out of the building because it's what these weird people call low season.
Yeah.
Because it's hot. But I'm not sure that any other people live here now.
Do you still see the two boys that sing and play the instruments, Kim Rose? Yeah, we see them all the time. I feel like
literally every day.
Literally every day we walk across there, see the dad. They're there all the time. We'll take 2 or 3 more questions, and then we'll show
live cooking with La Huerta.
Then we'll show live cooking with La Huerta. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot we have to edit out.
That would be good though.
Carmen wants to cook with us.
Yes, that'd be fun, Carmen.
Email us. Send us an email.
Send us an email. I'm not sure where you live, but maybe we could work that out. When and if we're traveling around Mexico, we can make that happen.
Who's renaming your channel to Hillary's Quesadillas?
Alvarez33 has been here. She's been watching. He or she, I'm sorry, I don't know the name, has been watching almost the entire time. Thank you guys so much. And thank you. We said it at the beginning, but you probably weren't there quite then. But thank you guys for watching our video, subscribing, liking, jumping on this live video, interacting with us. We say it all the time, but it would be nice to have, obviously, 1 million subscribers, millions of views, but more than anything, we want to be able to interact with the people that we do have watching our videos. So if we have 2,000 views on a video, we want to interact with all 2,000 people that watch the video. If I don't know if that's quite possible, but that's our goal, is to actually be able to have a community, interact with you guys, tweet to you guys, Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all fun.
The purpose of this is building a platform with you guys so that we can communicate and build relationships with you all. So
we're gonna show you a view real quick. I don't know if it's gonna be.
If you're tired of looking at us.
I don't know if it's gonna be washed out. Uh oh. I almost stopped streaming. Let me see. Let me turn it. Let me see if I can turn this around here. What does this do? 1 second, guys. Now you just gotta look close up on my face here. Alright, here we go. Los Gringos Locos. Alright, here's a view right there, is where the kids play. It is a very nice view, it's insane. There's the church. We walked back there yesterday, got some really good video. We'll post that video tomorrow. It should be good. Back here is, uh-oh, it's messing up here. Oh, that's me. Thanks for saying I'm stunning, Tanya. I messed up. That's the airport's out there. Got the beach here. You got kids boogie boarding. It's not bad.
Sunday.
Back there, let's see if I can. Where's this area? That's the airport, like right there, I think. Well, Hill, you wanna sign off?
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are going to go do the most important thing on a Sunday afternoon.
What?
Nap.
Oh no, it's not nap time. We just had too much coffee. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed already, you probably are if you're watching this live. Click the bell that we get notified.
Every time.
You're getting to see us mess up live here. And we will see you mañana.
On the
Adios,
tube.
amigos.